Day 32, leaving Tri-Corner Knob Shelter. I don't know what possessed me the other night, but I thought that we were going to have to do 12.9 today. And a lovely man pointed out that's not true. That would leave us nowhere, with nowhere to sleep tonight. So we're actually going to do 7.7, which means tomorrow we're doing 10.7 into Standing Bear. Fingers crossed that there's a spot open tomorrow there. If not, we'll figure it out. I don't really get nervous about like where we're gonna end up because it always works out, so whatever. It's raining today, so we're glad about that because those views were really getting old yesterday, really slowing our pace down, so thankfully we won't be distracted today by any beautiful views. Mm-hmm. Just discussing if the terrain stays like this and the inclines and declines are as gradual as this, who knows? We might be going to Davenport Shelter and bust out a little 14. Who knows what the day has in store. Little Peekaboo Lake. Nice.
That's amazing. I used to love playing that game with my dad. We traveled all the time. He'd sit in the back with me because my mom wanted to drive.
Mm-hmm.
We'd look at clouds and we'd see what they were. If they were animals or whatever, and we'd point them out. It was like a game.
Yeah.
You'd see the most stuff.
Kind of looks like it's raining over there.
That's what I was going to say right there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away.
Oh, it does look like a man flying.
Right at us. We want some pepperoni.
All right, leaving our pleasant little lunch pad over here, which is actually a helicopter pad, I guess. But that storm is coming for us.
Yeah, it might be a short day.
We'll see. We've had worse, right?
Yeah. The Frozen Hellscape episode, what was that?
Day 7. Frozen Hellscape, we talk about you every day.
From now on, that's the litmus test for my life.
Truly, truly is. We compare everything to that. So in many ways, we're so grateful. Squirrels like the only wildlife we've even seen.
The animals get larger the farther north you go.
Mm-hmm.
That little sucker.
Here's that.
What about ate my trail mix?
It's been following you for 100 miles.
Wait for the next resupply.
Hi, little squirrel. We're gonna walk under you now. Don't do anything crazy.
Aww. Little ears.
Hi, little guy. Oh, okay. Bye. So, like most things on the Appalachian Trail, your greatest fears never actually happen. The weather we thought we were gonna get, we're certain we were gonna get, maybe got 3 raindrops. So, we just came up to the Cosby shelter and we walked past it, and we're gonna go an additional 7 down to Davenport, which instead of making it 7 days through the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, we're actually gonna be out of here in 6. So pretty stoked about that. Our mileage, fingers crossed, barring any like serious injury tonight or something, was 15.1 on our first day, 9 miles the second day, 13 the third day, 8 the fourth day, 12.6 the 5th day, and 14.6 on the 6th day. And tonight, we're gonna eat every single calorie that is left in our bear bags, except one breakfast, and we're gonna show up to Standing Bear so hungry and ready for pizza. Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. These are a different kind of white flowers than we've seen before. They're like feathery petals, and it's like a carpet. So after eating the saltiest lunch I've ever had and my first packet of ramen on the trail, it has come to our attention that, I won't say who, but someone, probably, someone left the Sawyer and the Sawyer, well, and not the bags, just the Sawyer part at that helicopter pad that we had lunch at, first lunch, because we just had second lunch. So after a few moments of trying to figure out what to do, we have probably 2 cups of water. Yeah. We have a cup and a half of water for the both of us, and we're staring at a 700-foot climb and 2.4 miles to the next water source, 6 point something to the shelter, to hopefully ask someone if they have a Sawyer or tablets or something. Yeah. So here's my thought process. We can either, one of us drinks that clean water, and the other person's going to be dehydrated by the time we make it to camp. Or the other person that's going to be dehydrated can drink dirty water and risk Giardia. Now, we know for a fact that there is Giardia in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Nantahala, I probably wouldn't even bat an eye. I would probably just drink that water. I would see it coming right out of the ground, and I'd probably just drink it and like not even worry about it. But the fact that it's the Smokies is a whole other situation. We might be fine if we see a great water source and it's coming out of the hills and stuff, but people are camping all over here, pooping in the water. The animals are pooping in the water. It gets filtered through, the rocks and stuff, but that's not foolproof. So I think we've decided we're going to split the water. We're each going to have about a cup of water. And because potentially Giardia, that's your hike. You get so weak, you poop and pee, you pee out of your butt so much that like you wouldn't even be able to continue. And what, one of us has to like go on without the other one? So as we were walking up the hill and I started getting really panicky about water, I remembered that you can boil water. You can boil water and it'll kill the Giardia. And I don't know why I totally forgot that. I was like, great, we're gonna die in the wilderness, but we're not really even in the wilderness.
And it's been, what, 30 minutes since we had a drink of water?
Well, I just had so much salty Spam, so we can boil water. So in a life or death situation, you don't need a stupid Sawyer squeeze. You don't need those fancy Aquamira tablets. You can do what I guess the cavemen didn't do it, but you can do what you can do with a stove, and you can boil our water. Pro backpacking tip of the day. You do. A view like that almost makes you forget that your mom is killing you. Killing you from dehydration.
I did it on purpose.
That's what I said. I said she did it on purpose, so I'd have to hike slow up this mountain. Oh yeah, and to make matters worse, we had dirty water left in our Sawyer squeeze bags, and we were like, you know what? Let's dump them so we don't have to carry the extra weight up Mount Camerer. I don't know. But then we're like, wait a sec, we can just boil that water. We're so stupid. That's why whenever something like that happens, you should give yourself like 30 minutes to think about it. So you can really think through every single option before you make some dumb mistake. But I didn't want to be tempted to drink that dirty water on the way up. Giardia is no joke. We've seen people drink straight from the fountain, and that's pretty ballsy, but Giardia has ruined many a thru hiker attempt of much stronger people than I. So I was not going to risk it. Plus, I don't have health insurance. So I'm not going to willingly do something that will put me at an extreme risk. But we're almost to the top of this mountain, and it's not even been that bad. I am thirsty though. Ribbed for Mother Nature's pleasure. This is magnificent! Oh, dang. This is amazing. You actually have to get up here. We're not leaving until you climb up this thing. So many bugs. Wow, this is so pretty. You can see a little town and like a mill right there, and that's like it. And we climbed from all the way up there. This is for you, Danielle.
This is for you, Danielle.
Woo! Scream at the top of your lungs.
No, I'll get dizzy.
Do it! These are the moments that I thought we'd be having more of, and I'm so grateful that we get to have all of this. And not another soul to compete with our rock. Feels good.
We should just want to live out there.
Out there?
Yeah, just in the wild. Just makes you not even want to go back and have to stand in lines or any of that crap.
I do miss Diet Coke.
Yeah, I miss Ruffles with sour cream and onion dip.
But this is really great.
Yeah. We can go to town like once a month and have our Diet Coke and chips.
Okay. It's settled. We're going to live out here.
We're going to forage.
We're going to forage in the wilderness. We're gonna eat from nature
And hunt.
At least for the next 5 months. We'll see how it goes after that.
I'll be fighting the bears for that bark. Kicking around for grub worms.
The bugs want this view all to themselves. God.
This is the best view yet.
Oh yeah, hands
Absolutely.
down. Hands down. I bet this is the view on top of the stone tower, but up higher. You can just see all the bugs everywhere.
It's almost surreal.
Mm-hmm. Like you can't even take it all in. It looks like a painting.
Mm-hmm. What a sunset and sunrise that would be.
Oh man.
And a lightning storm.
Yeah, we're getting really lucky with not having any storms right now like we should be.
Okay, that's west.
Why are you like this?
I had it all along. I just wanted you to go slow.
Oh my god. Did you actually do that on purpose?
No, I'm not that smart.
Okay, let's drink this water. I'm freaking dying.
We're not gonna die!
I'm drinking all of this water.
I knew I was not that, because that's one of my 3 checks that I always check my pack for before I get up and move. And I thought, there's no way I left that laying there.
So we're sitting here talking about boiling water. Drink. You do not get the first drink out of that.
Hey, now I saved it.
No, go for it. Drink, you're
No, I'm not
fine.
even thirsty, actually.
You're not? Drink it. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh!
I'm like actually so thirsty. I was really sad that we were gonna have to boil this because it was so cool and refreshing.
I think if we had have boiled it and sat there for 5 and I was like, I gotta pee, and I got my pee cup out and found it. Oh, not as dumb as a box of rocks. Wow.
It's that time of the day. That painful time of the day. My feet feel like nothing good. I won't even say. So, guess what we're gonna do, Mom?
What?
We're gonna play some music. 14.6 freaking miles today. Woo! Look at this green. Look at this green.
The smell, it's like
It's
perfume.
it's like
you're walking through perfume.
you know what's so sad to me is that there are people out there that will never get to experience anything close to this, just blissful and simple and pure.
Yep.
Just a lush green forest and early spring little flowers
You
and
hear the birds.
little chirping birds. Right now you probably hear an airplane.
They're probably flying to Jamaica.
Yeah, where
It
it's,
should be okay too.
well, there's a different kind of perfume in the air. Look at these petals! They're so cute! Oh, another one dropped.
You getting it? This is perfect.
I see the shelter. Ah, I've never been happier in my whole life.
I don't know. I was pretty happy that one day. I thought it was 6:30 and it was only 3:30.
That's true.
I almost started to cry.
Aww. Oh boy. A little chain link fence on your shelter for the night. Make you feel nice and safe.